Oh,
up and
Gabs.
down, up and down.
Oh, Gabby. It's a painful watch, Spurs, right now, mate. They really are. I don't know how we've dug it out. I don't know how we've dug out a win there. I'll never know. Because, honestly, after 75 minutes, I wanted to just walk. I wanted to go home. Because they've sucked the life out of me, Gabs. You know, like, You're saying to me, you're not even celebrating anymore because I'm just so stressed out watching Spurs play because every time we look like we're going to win a game, we go and concede. The only time I celebrate is when we score in the dying moments because you know the game's over. I mean, ridiculous at the back. An absolute shambles at the back.
You see what Spurs remind me of, and they are similar to, is probably the England squad of players. Very good in midfield, very good attack, can't defend. Eric Dyer... The first goal from Somerville, Eric Dyer and Emerson Royale, they were both looking at each other. You seen that gif where it's like they're pointing at each other. Are you going to take him? I'm going to take him. Oh, you're just going to score then. Like Emerson Royale, like I said it last week, he's useless. And there's a reason why a 39-year-old Daniel Alves is going to the World Cup before Emerson Royale. He's not good enough.
He's not good enough.
Defensively, Jamie, that's what's going to cost Spurs from winning a trophy under Conte. Defensively, not good enough. You have 5 at the back, and you can see so many chances. Do you know what I mean? 3 goals again today. It's unacceptable.
No, it is. Look, honestly, I was seething. I was seething when we go 3-2 down against Leeds. And the only saving grace that we've got at the minute is the fact that we've got Bentancur in our side, Kulusevski and Harry Kane. The rest of them are miles off it. And maybe Højbjerg deserves to be in with a shout of, being good enough to warrant playing in this team. The rest of them, nowhere near good enough. Sanchez should never, ever be coming on the football pitch for Tottenham. He plays with cement in his feet. Honestly, shocking. Emerson Royale, how Jed Spence is not being given an opportunity, I will never know.
I don't know.
Nowhere. Lloris... Look, I've been a big fan of Lloris and I back him and I take a lot of heat for it. He has got to be better.
For the Rodrigo goal, the left footer from wide, he was stood on the post. Any top keeper, I've got their angles right. They catch that ball, you know what I mean? They save it and they run out and they counter attack. For Spurs, it's a goal. He's not good enough.
Gabs, I'm sick. I'm sick and tired of watching Spurs go 1-0 down, 2-1 down, and then we're going in at half-time, again, losing. And it's almost embarrassing. It's like we come out lacklustre, sloppy, sluggish, not playing on the front foot, sideways passes, kicking the ball out of play.
It's okay.
No, but Gabs, it needs to be better. I'm sorry, Conte's got to have a word with these players. I don't know what he's saying to them before the game, but he's obviously his team talk ain't good enough. Because they're coming out and it's like, right, we go 1-0 down, boys, and then we'll take the shackles off, we'll take it upon ourselves, and we'll go after them, and we'll win the game. Second half, last 20 minutes, you see the real Tottenham Hotspur. We can't carry on doing that because you play against the top 6 side, Gabs.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You say that the last 20 minutes to come out and do this. Right, Leeds, defenders, keeper, Meslier, I don't even know what his name is, Cooper, Struijk, Koch and Christensen, dreadful defenders.
All right, Gabs, we've got to go to Ian Danto. He's got Antonio Conte.
Yes, Antonio's just joining us here in the radio room. Antonio, what a game. Your reaction to that win?
Yeah, what a game. Yeah, I think I said to my players that I understood that they slowly they want to kill me. With this type of game, in the last period, I think that they attempted a lot, and because for many games, and we were losing, and then we were good to come back. For sure, game like this are really attractive for the fans, for the people that stay to watch the game, because it's really fun to see to teams very offensive to try to score a lot of goals, but at the same time to concede. In my side, and I think that if you want to be competitive, you have to try to have more stability, and to concede in one game 3 goals, it means that you have to work. You have to work a lot. I think in this period for us was impossible to work under defensive aspects, and the side of the situation that my players show me in many games. Great character, great will, great desire. Don't give up. For sure, I try every day to teach, to teach this to my players, because until the end, when the referee whistled 3 times, and we have to do everything to get 3 points. I think that we did this, and we finished this period, this tough period, with an important qualification Champions League, like first in the group, and then with a place in the top 4. I think that we did well. We did really well, despite many problems that we face in this period, many injuries. Don't forget also that in this last period, what happened to Giampiero, a person on my staff, and for sure this type of situation affected a lot under emotional aspect, my players, me, my staff, and also we faced a really tough situation.
Fun for the supporters. By the end of it, it can't have been much fun to be a coach on the sidelines watching your team go behind 3 times in a game.
Yeah, but I think that we are our fans in this season, they start to think that okay, but also if we are losing 1-0, we know that in the second half it happens something of different. We are going to win. I think that we have to try to give more stability, and first of all to ourselves in our team, and then to our fans. I repeat, and I continue to tell that the enthusiasm of our fans is very, very important for us. And Tottenham is a club that is difficult. It's difficult for us to fight to win, because there are other clubs, there are title contenders that in this moment, in my opinion, they are more prepared than us, because they are working for many years with the same coach, because they invested a lot of money in these 5, 6, 7 years or 3 years ago. And we need to have a path, and for this reason, I repeat, what we are doing, in my opinion, is something of really, really important. Then I understand that every supporter, every fans, the desire is to win, but to win is not easy.
And Dejan Kulusevski, the coolest man inside the stadium, to set up Rodrigo for the winner. Wonderful moment.
Yeah, but you can see that. With the players with quality like Deck, and also Richarlison today they played, and the improvement of players like Rodrigo, like Pierre Oberg, and to be competitive you need to have players with great quality. And today, and for sure, the absence of Kulusevski in this period for us, also the absence of Richarlison was really, really terrible. Don't forget that we played the games without Richarlison, without Kulusevski, without Sonny. And despite this, I repeat, and Lucas Moura, because Lucas Moura, from the start of the season, he has never played for this problem in these tendons. When you have these 4 players and you play games without these 4 players, I think that it's normal that you are going to pay something. And to manage this situation and to finish this period in the top 4 and in the next round in the Champions League, I think that we did really, really well.
Thank you, Antonio. Much appreciated. Antonio Conte joining us here in the radio room at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Jamie, after a 4-3 win over Leeds.
Yeah, thanks, Dance. Very good interview there from Antonio Conte, very honest. Let's go to James, who's a Spurs fan. All right, James?
I'm good. How are you?
Tough watch, James. It's a tough watch right now.
It was. I spoke to you after the Forest game the other night. Very doom and gloom. Picking up on about how we haven't improved on the squad in the last 4 or 5 years. Anyway,
yeah.
I think that it was a much more entertaining game, although it had your heart out.
Yeah, thanks to Leeds.
Yeah, I actually thought they played well, to be fair.
Yeah, they did.
Look, I think for some reason I never thought we were going to lose. I thought Becky and Bentancur and Højbjerg were great today.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same frustration. Those shackles are on. We look like the away side for so much of the game. And yet you see when the shackles come off, we are so ruthless on the attack.
Yeah, I know.
We're so ruthless. And I thought Bissouma looked reassuring when he came on. But we're going to say it every week, and I'm sure other fans are going to pick up on it. What is Royale doing in a Spurs shirt? Let him go to La Liga or Serie A where he's going to have time on the ball and he's going to be able to do things. It must be, more than anything, it must be soul-destroying for the player.
But I think the problem, James, the problem we've got is this system that Antonio Conte wants to play. It's an Italian system that he likes. You know, you're meant to be resilient. You're meant to be hard to beat. Don't concede. Your wing-backs are, like your best players in your team. The problem we've got is every time Leeds look like they were going to go forward, they look like they're going to score. So we're so open in the way that we play. Yeah. And what's the point in playing 5 at the back when you're conceding 2 goals every week?
No, I agree. I think Perisic, he's brought in for a bit of experience, okay? And actually, I think he does a job, okay? I think Lenglet was poor today.
I've not been convinced with him at all.
No, Davis, I think, is a good squad player. He always gives 110%. I do think on the left of a 3 is his best position. But if we have ambition, he's not the player that you want there. Obviously, we miss Romero. We're going to have the same conversations every week. One thing I will say, actually, if you don't mind, because I don't think referees ever get credit, I thought the referee let the game flow really well today. I thought there were some big challenges, and I think that a lot of referees would have caved. The fans did get on his back, but I thought it was very refreshing to see a referee actually let us have a game of football that was a bit physical.
Yeah. James, absolutely brilliant. Thanks for your call.